My goal for these next 6 months is so simple. I just want to get better, every single day, one step closer to my full potential.
It's easy to have faith when everything is going well. But remember, it's the storm that tests the stronger sailor. Will you remain standing?
Look to your left. Who's there? Nobody. Look to your right. Who's there? Nobody. Guess who's still here? You are. It's you against the fucking world.
Money brings freedom. Freedom brings choices. And choices brings happiness. Hence proved, money equals to happiness.
Have always struggled. Happiness is for children and women. Name a time in history it was better to be a man. Was it better to be a man in World War II? Was it better to be a man on the Titanic? Was it better to be a man in the Napoleonic Wars? It's always sucked. Feminists sit and complain about men and say, well, men have this, men have that. They don't talk about all men. They say men have the best jobs. 2% of men have the best jobs. Most men carry trash, so you're talking crap. The only time being a man ever is good is if you become an exceptional man.
Only brothers that agree with you, understand your worldview, who have enough honor to die beside you, enough dignity to do the right thing, who you can call on when things go wrong. And if you're a man going through life without any kind of brotherhood, then you're certain to be destroyed.
I promise you, every single person who wants to do something with their life and has done something with their life has gone through the exact chapter that you're going through. And it's the lonely chapter. It's the chapter where you don't fit in with your own friends, but you don't have the outcomes yet to fit into a new group of friends. And you're doing this thing, you're consuming content on the internet, you're doing these free tutorials online, and you're going through this and you're like, is this even worth it? Because you have no signs of success, right? But if there's anything that you can take away from what we're saying right now is that the sign of success is the hate that you get along the way. And what you can't do is bend the knee to their hate and fit back into the conformity because it's comfortable and it's warm, because then you'd have to remember exactly what the reason was that you decided not to go out to begin with. Just because you listen to this podcast and you consume this content, you're like, I can do more of this.
I don't feel like training one day. I don't think, well, I can have a day off because it's only a day and I'm going to look the same and no one's going to notice. I think God will know. He will be upset with me, so I have to go and train anyway.
At your life's darkest moments, you'll see the most clearly. You make the best decisions when in pain, because fear of experiencing the same pain again is the strongest motivator.
Sometimes things are going to be so tough. Stop fighting it. Stop trying to understand it. Just survive it. Take all that energy and just survive it. Like, bro, day by day, moment by moment, situation by situation. Like my dogs say, be where your feet are. Just survive it, right? And then you're going to get to a place, you're going to be on top of the mountain one day, and you're going to say, man, I see exactly why I had to face and go through that. Man, you're going to get what's coming to you. You're going to get what's for you, man. You don't have to want what anybody else had. You don't have to envy it, be mad about it, wish for it. What God got for you, you're going to get it. Now, you might can prolong it, trying to orchestrate and control the situation and the narrative on your own. But I feel as if what's destined for me, the Creator going to give it to me. But rejection may be a part of that. I believe that everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go. Things go wrong so that you can learn to appreciate them when they're right. And sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together.
I don't give a shit what happens to me in my life. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care if the worst, most heinous things I can possibly imagine happen to me. I know that my sadness, my depression will be temporary because I will never stay a loser. It's against my creed. It's not in my DNA.
Ashley, don't look at him, look at me. Ashley! Look at me.
With it, girl, rock with it, girl. Show them it, girl. With a bang bang, bounce with it, girl. Dance with it, girl. Get with it, girl. With a bang bang.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night.
Listen to this every day. I am the best. No one can stop me. Nobody is like me. I am the king. Nothing will ever stop me. I was born to be great, greater than anyone else. I will conquer this day. Nothing will come in between.